What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the Vernon, Texas tornado outbreak that I chased. I am your host, Michael Thornton. Sit back and relax. This is going to be a fun one. So let's get right into it. On April 23rd, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma put an enhanced risk for severe weather in both Oklahoma and northwestern Texas. At 12:30 p.m., the Storm Prediction Center released a new outlook stating that forecast soundings show very steep lapse rates and robust cape profiles, along with strong deep layer shear. This should promote supercells capable of very large hail and a tornado or two. With this in mind, I began to head south towards the town of Vernon, Texas, where I set up on a very small gravel road called County Road 93 South. I watched as storms went up near Childress, Texas, and quickly became severe. The chase was on. I began driving west on U.S. Highway 287 towards the town of Quanah, Texas, where I then got onto Highway 104 and began watching the supercell from a hill. As the supercell came closer, I decided to go south on Highway 6 so I could be in position in the event that a tornado developed. This decision was also made so that I could stay out of golf ball size hail, which is about 1.75 inch in diameter hail. I stopped at the cross section of Four Corners Road and Highway 6 to view the now beautiful supercell structure. I observed a farmer working in his tractor as the storm came in. KOCO meteorologist Michael Armstrong from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, then pulled up next to me and we observed the storm together. As he headed back into his vehicle, he warned us that rattlesnakes may be near us in the field.
She said watch out for rattlesnakes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah. About 1 minute later, quarter-size hail began falling and I decided to continue south on Highway 6. I then got onto Highway 62, which led me into Copper's Break State Park. I watched as the storm began to create a very large wall cloud, and rapid rotation about a half mile away was visible. I knew this was unsafe, so I quickly dropped south again on Highway 6. Even with a brief moment of chaser convergence, I was able to get out of harm's way and continue east on Highway 3103. The decision to move further south away from the storm was most likely a good decision, as once I turned onto Highway 3103, I noticed a very large tornado on the ground in the same exact location. This was the first tornado of the day. The tornado then dissipated, but the tornadic supercell continued to produce multiple funnels as it paralleled Highway 3103. 2.3 miles away from the cross-section of Highway 6 and Highway 3103, the third tornado of the day began to produce. This tornado was able to fully condense for a few seconds before it began to lose condensation on the ground due to pressure. The tornado had ground contact for 4 minutes before it completely dissolved. This tornado was rated an EF2 by the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. After the tornado lifted, I continued on Highway 3103, where I then drove east on Highway 98 towards Lockett, Texas. When I reached Highway 70, I couldn't believe my eyes. Right in front of me was absolutely incredible cumulonimbus. As I got out of my car, I noticed a rainbow. However, at the time I did not notice that a funnel cloud was also developing to the right. This funnel cloud then made ground contact, and our fourth tornado and final tornado of the day was ongoing. This tornado stayed on the ground for about 8 minutes and traveled 3 miles before the tornado began its decaying stage and started to rope out. This tornado was rated an EF1 by the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. After this tornado finally diminished, I continued to track the storm until I came upon tornado damage on Highway 433 near Highway 2074. After a few minutes of gathering information, I decided to head back north into Oklahoma, where I did a little storm spotting for the county I live in. Nothing came from those storms I storm spotted, but that doesn't matter much as I had captured 4 tornadoes less than 30 minutes prior. April 23rd, 2021 will go down as one of my best chases ever. I forecasted the setup correctly, never once lost sight of the supercell, and the atmosphere rewarded me with 4 beautiful tornadoes because of it. I hope you have enjoyed listening to this short video as we recap the 2021 season.